land of the free and the home of the brave.
Well, this place is ready. We'll be right back to get this series started in just a minute. Baseball fans, and welcome. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the New York Mets taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shampi. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now, and towing the slab, Clayton Kershaw.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Francisco Lindor now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Next offering is fouled back. Kershaw fires. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Way inside, gets out of the way. Kershaw, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, and he works in a changeup. And that is in for a strike. And it's 1-1. Good eye right there. Kershaw the 2-1.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Betts whips it to first. 2 quick outs in the top of the first here tonight. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit, and then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Next offering is in for a strike. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Next pitch off the plate, and it's 2-2. Tap back up the middle. Throws to first, and that is that. Down in order go the Mets. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And today's starting pitcher, Kodai Senga. What do you have on him, Chris?
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed 1 run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Mookie Betts. Here comes a pitch. And that's outside. Chris, remember back in 2018 on August 9th at Toronto, Mookie Betts hit for the cycle. But it wasn't just he hit for the cycle. He needed a home run at his last at bat in the 9th and delivered. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. He elevates that a little bit more. It's definitely out of here.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And that one wrapped foul. Betts at second with nobody out.
This would be huge right here if they could get on the board and be the first ones to score in this one with the home field advantage. Get that crowd behind you and just intimidate the opposition a little bit more.
Nimmo ranging after it. Pulls it in on the run. One down. Tag out at third. And that's a double play.
Man, you have to be sure if you're tagging from second base that you're going to move up to third with no problem. And I know he wasn't out by very much, and it took a great throw to get him, but you're already in scoring position, so it's just a foolish decision to try and push it there.
Will Smith in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a ball popped up. Lindor makes the catch, and that'll do it. We played an inning, no score. Top of the second, and stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso. The pitch. Couple of quick nuggets on Pete Alonso. He graduated from the same high school as Wade Boggs, Plant High School in the Tampa area. And Alonso also played at the University of Florida. He was teammates there with Harrison Bader.
James Kingsley working the plate. Kingsley's pretty well respected around the league.
Yeah, when you talk to players, I think consistently he is one of the guys you hear compliments about. Players appreciate the job he does back there.
Yeah, and that's kind of all you can ask for, really, just a fair chance to go out and have success.
The pitch. Ground ball left side to first, and that takes care of Alonso.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Now the catcher up to hit, Francisco Alvarez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one missed. Chop to first, and he grabs it foul. One down, base is empty.
2-1.
And fouled off. Second inning here, no score. On the ground, right side. Throw on to Freeman, and that quickly 2 away. Brett Baty getting ready to hit. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Yeah, we in goal mode. Going. Yeah, we in goal mode. Going. Yeah, we in goal mode.
We head to the bottom of the second. Now, Max Muncy. The pitch. just missed.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And that one is lifted in the air. Lindor has this one sized up. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And Martinez. Big time power. And first offering is fouled off.
Trying to steal a first pitch strike with the breaking ball right there, but he was all over it in the box. Kind of sets up an interesting at bat the rest of the way. A little chess match here.
Strike two.
Not a swing you want to watch again.
And that one hammered back there. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
David Peralta now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. That's a strike. Next offering is in the dirt.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Here's Jason Hayward. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, this guy on the mound understands that this batter's trying to take him deep. I think the key here is change speeds. Keep him off balance.
Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. The 0-2. Ball one there. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. One left for LA. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back. Now the left fielder, Danny Mendick. Kershaw back to work. Mendick in his 4th year, 29 years old, and he's usually a shortstop, but today he's starting in the outfield. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. Bounce to the right side. First, and a quick out, number 1. Here's Starling Marte. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Ronnie Mauricio now. That one misses. Ball 1. And another ball. 2 outs. Swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Top of the third, no score. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. The 2-2. And now it's filled up.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
That's to third. Gets it to first, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the Mets, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here in L.A., set for the bottom of the third, and at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. And here it comes. On the ground to first. Alonso steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down. Miguel Rojas at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
And the righty deals. There's a strike. The 1-2 spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's a 1-2. Sets him down on strikes. Throws him with the heater at the knees. Here's Mookie now. He hit a leadoff double in the bottom of the first. And it's fouled away. Betts hitting leadoff in today's game, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Right-hander kicks, deals. Slapped foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nasty fork ball for strike 3. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Still no score. Back here at the ballpark as we go to the top of the fourth. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. The wind to kick the pitch. Off the plate, and that's ball 1. Singy, where are you on F1 racing? Are you a fan?
Haven't gotten there yet, but I will at some point.
Francisco Lindor, a big fan of F1 racing. His favorite driver is Lewis Hamilton. High fly ball out towards left field. That one's deep. Gone. He sends a rocket to left, and the Mets jump in front. It's 1-0. Jeff McNeil stands in. Late on that fastball.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And he drops it down the third baseline. 0-2 now. In the air, left field. That one gets down for a hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
Check swing, but he went too far. And the count 1-2. Kershaw checks on the runner, and he's back in easily. McNeil aboard here at first with nobody out. Next one is off the plate. Ball 2. Got him looking for the strikeout. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
The pitch. And takes low for ball 1. Got him swinging. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. That one's in there, 0-1.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
That one off the mark, and 1-1.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
The 2-2 on the way. Stays alive. Here's a 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 2-2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. This is the National League Division Series on the show.
I'm always gonna get it, I'm always gonna get it. Even if you sit back denouncing it. But I come hang out with a vehicle. Ride through dirty, everybody see.
Back here at Dodger Stadium. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. The right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1. For Freeman, Singy, all the hardware, the multiple All-Stars, an MVP. He's won Silver Sluggers, a Gold Glove, and then finally in 2021 a World Series championship with the Braves. Man, Singy, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Now fly ball to right center. Nimmo hauls it in, 1 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Max Muncy at the dish. This guy with light tower power. Oh, and he hit him.
Now that can happen when you're trying to dive out over the plate so you can control the outer half. Very difficult to get out of the way of good velocity in.
That's ripped into the outfield. Stretches out and hauls it in. Now he launches a throw over his head. David Peralta at the plate. First offering misses the mark. The next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. That one pushed foul. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Welcome back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Brett Baty. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. The wind of the pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. In the air, left field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Kershaw checks on the runner. Baty stands at second with no outs. Pitch is in for a strike, and the count 1-1. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Freeman pulls that one down, and there's one down. Starling Marte up to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. That's in there, and that's strike 1. Out to short. Rojas. Throw to first is in time. Marte retired. And the batter now, Ronnie Mauricio. And that's in there for strike 1. That one catches the corner for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Runner at second, 2 down. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Mets leave 1. They lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Jason Hayward. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Here's the 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3. And up next for Los Angeles, James Outman. Grounded out his first time up. And a foul ball. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's 2 away. And next for L.A., Miguel Rojas. He's 0 for 1. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit.
Waste no time there. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Now it's Mookie Betts. 1 for 2. Ground ball up the middle. They take the force out. Inning over. So the Dodgers leave 1, and it remains 1-0. And welcome back. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. And there's the strike. Lindor, multi-time All-Star, 29 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. And now the lefty. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Foul ball, still 0-2. That misses off the outside edge.
It's a good take.
Got it by him for the K.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Next to hit, Jeff McNeil. Right side, and Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. Takes it himself. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Nimmo goes 6 feet 3 inches, 205 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of Wyoming. And there's the strike. In the air, right field. Hayward puts it away, and that'll do it. So they go quietly there. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mets 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Well, we go bottom 6. Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman. Senga back to work. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. And first offering is fouled off.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Mendick squeezes it, and there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Muncy stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And a pitch. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count even at 1. Now before the 1-1, time is called. The 1-1. Swinging a foul straight back.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
And the right-hander deals. Oh, that plunked him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one.
Boo, you have any memorable hit-by pitches yourself? Maybe high school, college?
No, but I almost did get decapitated by a foul ball at Old Tiger Stadium. Foul ball there. Talking about Martinez, he's one of the best fastball hitters in the game.
Yeah, some guys are concerned about velocity, but he embraces it.
Smash to the left side. They get the force. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On to the 7th here in game 1. It's the Mets 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at the ballpark, top of inning number 7. And now it's going to be Pete Alonso. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That's in there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
He's begging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
Next offering misses. 2-2. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. Francisco Alvarez, the next to hit. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Freeman right there to make the grab. 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman,
Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. And a foul ball. That one lifted to left. Peralta has a beat on it. Puts the squeeze on it. That is the inning. Mets go down quickly, but they're on top 1-0. Back here in L.A., bottom of the 7th, and here is David Peralta. And a pitch. Out to short. Lindor on to first. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Hayward in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Drew Smith getting loose out there. Raley, the lefty, warming up as well. Now before the 1-1, time is called. The tying run at the plate. And now 2-2. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. He steps on the bag, and a couple of quick outs. James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Dodgers down in order. They're down 1-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. And now here is Danny Mendick. There's a strike. Line drive, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll get there with a double to lead off the eighth.
Everything came together for him. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Marte up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. So 2 balls and no strikes. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect this.
And he's in there as he tests the arm in left. One away on the flyout. So now here's the Mets DH, Ronnie Mauricio. Foul ball. And a pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
That one just misses.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string of the changeup.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
To third, and he's safe. Next offering is in for a strike. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Smith makes the grab, and that's the inning. Mets strand one, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Ready for the bottom of the eighth. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas. The pitch. And he dodges that fastball.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. Righty delivers. Bounce to third. And that chance handled. One gone to the bottom of the eighth.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Here's Mookie now. 1 for 3. That one hooked foul. You'll one. The other way. Marte makes the grab. 2 down.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
Freeman stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Now Freeman drives one deep to right. And that one is off the wall.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there.
He really stung that pitch and drove it deep, but pretty surprised he didn't end up on second base right there. I think he probably should have. But you know what? We'll give credit to the defense for holding him to a long single.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith. That's a strike. 0-1.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
In the air, left side. Mendick in position. Makes the catch, inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. We're on to the ninth in game one. It's the Mets 1 and the Dodgers nothing. All set to start the ninth in this one. Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Strike one. Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a slow roller. Betts on the run, sends it over to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. Ball one, no strikes. Bobby Miller on to pitch out of the pen here. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Alonso, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Out to short. On to first, and the Mets go 1-2-3. Bottom of the ninth coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. Bottom nine. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. Senga back to work. Swung on, belted. Way back there, and that is gone. The Rockets one to right, and we are tied. It's 1-1.
What an incredible momentum swing on that home run, Boog. I mean, it's late in the game, just barely stayed fair. It ties up the ball game. Impressive.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Kodai. New pitcher now, Phil Bickford.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And here is J.D. Martinez. Baden zips it to first. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first, and they get the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And first offering is fouled off. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Adam Ottavino, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Left-hand batter waits. And that one upstairs.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball, you have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
And it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Out there to center. Mendick settles underneath it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. But some late inning heroics as this home run gets us even again. All even at 1 apiece.
Lost and be content, heaven sent from the day we met. Listen.
We're in extras here. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. That one way outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the 9th. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button. Try to get some more runs and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
The pitch. And that one just missed off the outside edge. That's in there. That's strike 1. The line of the pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Smith hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. Brett Baty up now for the Mets. First offering, and it just misses. That one drifts inside. All tied up, and here in extra innings. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And a ground ball to first. 2 in a row set down to start the 10th. And now Danny Mendick. There's the strike. And he pumps it a strike. 0-2 now. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Down in order go the Mets. Score remains tied 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. And the right-hander back to work. First pitch swinging.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Next pitch misses outside. And the count even 1-1. Swings through that one.
Hurt yourself swinging at that and missing.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, there's no shorting up with 2 strikes right there. I mean, it looked to me like he had one thing on his mind, and that was trying to end this ball game. You know, it's kind of surprising since he was leading off this inning, but when you look at the long ball and how often it's relied upon in terms of scoring runs, being able to win ball games, I guess I'm not so surprised with the way he went after that with 2 strikes.
And that's a strike. All tied up here in extra innings. Kicks and fires. That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. And a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That's down and in. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Outside, Mookie Betts in the on-deck circle. Popped up. Alonso hauls it in, 2 away. Here's Mookie Betts. Up the middle, and that one handled. Whips it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Dodgers go down quietly, still tied 1-1. Back here at Chavez Ravine, and now the right fielder, Starling Marte. And he deals. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. And downstairs. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Got him. And that's the first out.
Oh, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
The 0-2.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
And the 0-2. And ball 1. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. All tied up. We are in the 11th. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
The general better fall back, put your hands up. It's a new sheriff in town. Everybody get up, get down and
Jeff Brigham gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And first offering is fouled off. That's a little bit low. Hard hit right side. In plenty of time to first. One up, one down. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. The outfield playing him to pull with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. Swing and a miss. Slider right there. Swings through that one for strike two.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
The 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
On the ground. Toss to Alonso. They get the out on Muncy. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And welcome back. New inning getting started. And stepping in for New York, Jeff McNeil. Pitch is in there. That's strike one. Short hop liner, handled it short. Gathers and throws. One up, one down. And now the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Soft contact in the air, down the line, and it's foul. All tied up, and here in extra innings. And a swing and a miss. Two gone.
Well, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. In there, and it's 0-1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Next offering way off the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Hard hit left side. Rojas with the throw to first. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning. Now J.D. Martinez at the plate. The pitch. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Next pitch is outside. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Sets him down looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound. No question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
And here it comes. Misses outside, and the count is 1-1. And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. All tied up here in extra innings. That's going back. Back some more. Gone. Ball game. He made him pay for that one. And the Dodgers win it in 12.
postseason, there's so much excitement, so much energy, everyone hanging on every single pitch. To have a walk-off win under these circumstances, these people have gone crazy. What a nice win, but you got to turn the page quickly to come back for the next game.
And your final score here today, 2-1. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.